My name is Elle Marinko and I am a software engineer at Virtual Gaming Worlds, or VGW. I first found SheCodes because my company at the time, BHP, was sponsoring the Plus program, and they were lucky enough to sponsor it for 2 years in a row. And the first year, I saw it advertised internally. I didn't really know much about it, but it was enough to pique my interest. So I started looking at the one-day workshops, and I signed up to the Python one because I was working in data science at the time and I wanted to improve my Python skills. So I signed up, and the outcome of that was that I kind of improved my Python skills, but I fell in love with web dev more than the data science I was currently doing. And also, I didn't really know, but I've always worked in male-dominated industries and also in uni as well. And that one-day workshop where I was surrounded by women and we were coding, it was just incredible. And I never knew what that was like before. So yeah, I guess that's how I got into SheCodes. Well, I already worked in tech in a resources company. So it was obviously very male-dominated, and I was working in data science. And I didn't really know much about software engineering. I thought you had to have a degree in it. And I didn't know about all the different types of software engineering you could do. So SheCodes, I guess, kind of exposed me to all different kinds of things and really changed my expectations in terms of what you can actually do in web dev and tech in general. So I studied maths and stats at uni, and what drew me to tech was that I always thought it was a lot of problem solving, and I loved problem solving, and that's what I did at uni. And I loved the coding part of my uni course, and so tech to me was all about coding, and I thought if I can do that for a day job, that would be amazing. So I guess that's what drew me in. My life as a developer is a lot of fun. My current role as a software engineer at VGW, I'm super lucky because it's really varied. So I get to work on a lot of different things. I get to work on front end, back end, site reliability projects. And it sounds a bit cliched, but my day is never the same because we work on such a wide variety of things. And it's not all just coding 24/7, which I guess was the biggest shock coming into tech. There's a lot of meetings, talking with product, a lot of system architecture and design, and it's really quite creative and different. Once I started working at VGW, getting promoted to kind of past a junior engineer, it was one thing to get the job, but I never really saw myself progressing further than junior because I didn't have the degree. I'd only done a 6-month course. And when I got that promotion, it was just so exciting. I still have imposter syndrome, and that hasn't changed at all, which is kind of what I thought might happen when I became an engineer. But it was just such an exciting moment to think that I can change careers and with SheCodes be able to become a software engineer and get into a position where now I can mentor others and other juniors in our team. I have quite a lot of role models, but one that instantly jumps to mind was my first mentor at my current job. So everyone's assigned a mentor. And it was just amazing to see how he explained technical concepts to me and took the time and patience to explain it. And it's just someone that I would really like to be one day. I want to be in the position where I can explain quite technical things to junior people who are coming into the industry and it's their first tech job. And basically I just want to give back the experience that I had at VGW. And so because of that, that person is my role model. Just do it. For me, what held me back was I thought I never had a tech degree, so I'm never going to be able to work in that industry and people won't take you seriously. And that is just imposter syndrome talking. And it probably won't change and you'll still feel like an imposter forever, but that shouldn't hold you back. So don't let that hold you back from changing into tech. And the other advice I'd probably give someone is, it might seem really overwhelming in the amount of work you're going to need to do maybe outside your existing role. But for me, the biggest shock was that once I started doing SheCodes on top of my full-time job, yes, it was a huge commitment, but if you're having fun, it doesn't feel like that. So that was kind of the assurance that for me, I was doing the right thing. So if you start coding and you love it, then that should be enough. I think right now I'm a bit of a jack of all trades, or I've kind of dipped my toe in a lot of different things in tech. And so I'd kind of like to find out what I want to focus on and specialise in. So at Plus, I really liked React and front end. And then I came into VGW. I've been doing a lot of back-end and server-side stuff, and I love that too, but I'd really like to work out where I'd like to specialise and move on from there. For me, it changed my life. So I would say jump in and do it. It's a huge time commitment, but it's so rewarding, whether you're mentoring or you're a student. You get so much out of it. Now that I'm a past alumni, I love mentoring into my day-to-day job and with Shecodes. And so I think if you're on the fence, just give it a go. And one great way to work out if it's for you is also to do the one-day workshops rather than the Plus program, because I did that and I fell in love, and from there it was obvious.